We interrupt this broadcast to bring you some breaking news.
I just ate the whole pizza. I'm not bothered by it. That was amazing. Wow, that's so much better than Fairy Liquid Base. Damn.
High praise indeed. That's
With the Ruddles.
Taste the rainbow.
Yeah, this
Taste the
isn't
difference.
a
Sorry.
beer podcast anymore. This is a pizza podcast.
Pizza.
Pizza.
This ain't no story of no holy grail. It's no account of a man eaten by a whale. There is no plot about an evil guy and how he failed. This is a nail.
Come on, man.
A nail of two idiots.
Here we go. Oh, cool. Got a little nuts. Got an octopus one. See, the story about this one is that I actually painted this one. And it's like
You painted this guy over here?
tiny little BB-8. And
cool.
it looks terrible. It's the worst thing I've ever
What?
designed in my entire life.
I mean, that's exactly the right orange, right?
The orange is perfect.
I like
The
it.
orange is absolutely perfect, but the eye is to be desired because that is questionable.
Oh, I think it's good. Where did you do it?
we did it at home. We did it at home. It's a nice little you know, just chilling at home, sat on the sofa, painting mugs. Raquel's was a lot better, so mine was it's abstract.
That's definitely a good word for it. That's good.
Okay, so we've got Coke.
Cool.
We have Coke. Okay. Original Coke. Oh damn. You could have put the labels towards us because they were facing away. We can guess them from behind. Okay, what do you think we've got? We can't see the labels.
Just to get that sound effect of us, you know. Can you get this?
Twisting them. Okay,
Nice.
here we go.
What's this then?
Ruddles Country Ale.
Ruddles.
Ruddles with hoppy citrus undertones,
Very nice.
bitterness, and light sweetness.
Sounds good.
Yeah.
A classic English
A
ale.
classic. It says it on the label. It says it on the
We've
label.
almost got everything we need. other than
Almost.
The actual taste.
Crafted quality ale. Good job. Look at that. There we go. What's this one? A velvet stout.
Ooh, smooth.
Ooh. Are you ready? Are you ready for the description?
Hit me.
Dark,
Ooh.
rich, brewed exclusively for Asda.
Perfect.
It's on the label. Okay.
It's not what I was expecting.
Chocolatey.
You're saying all the other right words.
And that's about it.
That's about it.
A full-bodied and creamy stout with rich dark chocolate and roasted coffee flavours. Brewed exclusively for Asda.
Lovely. I mean, that sounds fantastic.
Chocolate. So I've never had chocolate stout before.
No?
No. Have you had chocolate stout
I've
before?
had chocolate stout before. It's good stuff.
Is it good
With
stuff?
coffee as well? Ah, bellissimo.
Is it like it's like a mocha, but stout?
Mocking stout.
It's a mocking stout. We love that. Okay.
What's next?
Here we go. I thought that said something else, and I thought
Yep.
it says get juiced, by the way,
Yeah.
but I'm not going to swear on the podcast, not yet
It's
anyway.
quite swirly writing.
But I thought it was like coming for me, and I got scared. So
this is an
one,
aggro
this
beer,
is
too.
crafted in London, a for Pure Brewing Company.
For Pure?
Ever heard of them?
I've heard of them.
Wow. There we go. Okay, so oozing with ripe mango
Ah.
and fresh raspberry flavors.
Ooh, fruit delicious.
Fruit delicious. This
loving this
is
label as
wait.
well, I have to
Oh,
say.
are you ready?
Yeah.
There's a whole story.
Okay.
This is not just beer.
No?
It's a fruit explosion.
Whoa.
Juiced blends mango tropical sweetness with raspberry zesty tartness for a unique, refreshing experience. A vibrant, bold adventure in every sip.
Wow. I mean, that's a.
I'm
that's a
excited.
start.
That's number one. That's
That's number one.
we gotta save
work
it.
up to it.
We gotta work up to it. I feel
We'll
like
work out the order in a
we'll work out the order in a minute. Okay.
What I like about this is that it's this Get Juiced one is that the description is very passionate.
It touched my soul.
One thing it doesn't have in it though is passion fruit.
So
But they don't
is
need it.
is
because they've got
that
the passion
is
in
that?
the writing?
But will that let that down?
Will that let that down?
It's
We
got
will
the
find
passion in the writing, but no passion in the fruit.
out. Ooh,
So
I like it.
right. By
I
the
don't know
way,
when you're going to be able to use that
the
sentence again,
colours
but I like
of this can, like a pink orange hue.
Don't know who he is, but
Like this is a summer. This is a summer ale, and
that's a sunset on the beach ale.
it's so humid today. I'm very excited to drink this.
I'm excited for this.
Okay, we got one more
One more.
behind the octopus mug. Classic,
A classic.
a classic hobgoblin ruby beer.
You cannot go wrong with
You
Hobgoblin.
can't. UK's #1 ruby beer.
I think that's fair.
That is fair.
I don't know
Hobgoblin.
if that's a legit
you know.
thing or if they're just saying that, but I can't think of another ruby beer, to be honest.
Oh,
So
there's also a really passionate description on this.
here we
Okay,
go.
here we go.
Hit me.
Think legendary.
I am.
This distinct ruby. I am. I'm glad you're ready. Think legendary. This distinct ruby beer's sweet caramel and fruity aromas tease the taste buds, brewed with smooth and rich chocolate and crystal malts, and a blend of fuggles,
Fuggles.
fuggles,
Yeah.
fuggles.
That's the hop.
Fuggles and pronounce that for me.
Styrian?
There we go. Golding hops. Expect a delicious full-bodied toffee flavour and a fruity finish of figs, raisins, and dates. Drink legendary.
Drink legendary. Will do.
That's what we're going to do today.
The
Drink.
cool thing about this one is I feel thirsty and parched at the same time.
My mouth is dry.
My mouth is dry.
I am ready to drink.
I'm ready to drink.
I'm ready to drink.
All right, are you ready to hear what you're going to be doing today?
Yeah, yes.
Yeah.
I'm intrigued and worried.
I'm excited.
All right, so today's episode is called You've Heard of Wine and Cheese, Now Get Ready for Beer and Pizza. And
right.
what you're going to be doing is we're going to be presenting you pizzas, slices of pizza, one flavor at a time. And then you're going to have to pair a pizza flavor with a beer. And you have to lock in your answer before we're going to bring you your next pizza slice.
I think it does.
I get lunch and beer
That's perfect.
today. Look at that. I'm starving. Let's go.
Double prizes.
Let's
Yeah.
do this.
Okay, you have to lock in your answers. In the end, you get one swap, but that's all. Okay?
Okay.
So think carefully. Think long and hard. Your first pizza flavors. Please don't. Your first pizza flavors. Regular cheese pizza. All of this is vegan, by the way.
Amazing. Even better.
So
Okay.
explain one more time what we've got to do.
My understanding is we take a bite of pizza
Okay.
and then we choose a beer to match with it. Do we taste the beer? We taste them all?
We ta-
Cool.
Oh, so
Well.
we can just crack all of these open and eat cheese pizza all day, and that's it. We could hold this podcast hostage and just eat cheese pizza.
Yeah, I mean, I'm okay with that. Go on then. Let's.
Well, you know, a lot of these bottles have bottle tops.
Yes.
We will require a bottle opener.
Look at this.
That blended in with the table.
that's
Look at
amazing.
That. Look at that. Wait, here
Wait.
we go.
Do we hang on
Oh.
a second? Do we want to get the full sound?
That's a really good idea. Okay, we're ready. 3, 2,
Wait
1.
a sec. What are we opening here? Let's introduce the sound.
I'm so sorry. This is the Hobgoblin Ruby.
Ooh.
I know.
Ladies
Kind
and
of went a little
gentlemen.
bit ASMR there. Oh!
The sweet,
Damn.
tantalizing noise.
And the bottle cap's on the floor. There we go. Right. So we kind of should we start with that one? Or
I
should
think
we,
that's
should
a
we get
good idea.
everyone open and then just
Yes. How
that
many
make sense?
flavors of pizza are we having here?
exactly.
5 flavors of pizza, 5 drinks, and we have to
Damn.
match a pizza with a beer.
I'm gonna be full. Okay. Right. Let's see. Do we want to? Okay. So this is a really interesting thing that we could do.
Okay.
I'm just neatly placing them in front of us in a nice little triangle. You know, think of a flying V formation. That's how they're looking right now.
Like geese.
We have this lovely cheese pizza in front of us. Vegan, of course. Jonny is vegan.
Hello.
Just we're probably going to mention that in every single episode. So Jonny is vegan.
That's me. That's my whole identity.
So, okay, should we open the bottle which we think suits it most, or should we just test?
I think the first idea.
The first idea?
We
Okay.
make an assumption, what we think, based on the descriptions we've read, which beer is going to go.
See, I don't know why, but this is an incredibly terrible thought that I'm having. Why do I think that cheese and chocolate would go really well?
Have you ever had cheese and chocolate?
I've never had cheese and chocolate. What? I can't remember a time I've had cheese and chocolate.
You'd remember.
I would remember
Yeah,
a
it
time
would change you.
I would have cheese and chocolate.
So I went to a restaurant once and they had cheese and chocolate. Was it on toast? That sounds a bit wrong. It
what?
might have been.
Like
So,
cheese on toast
cheese
with
on
like
toast
melted chocolate.
With melted chocolate on the top.
Wow.
And they served this at this restaurant, so I had to try it. Oh, it was very good. It was pre-vegan days, but it was very, very good.
If anybody can find that restaurant, please drop the podcast a message.
It was not in the UK, so the race is on. It's like
the
race across the world.
is on. Race across the world. There we go.
First one there.
First
gets
one
to buy
there.
it.
That's BBC. Next show. Find the cheese on toast chocolate smothered restaurant.
Yeah, the restaurant
The
is cheese and
restaurant
chocolate smothered.
It's cheese on toast smothered in chocolate.
Ah,
Cool.
cool. Which do you think is the beer that goes with this cheese and cheese? There's no chocolate. Oh, you just said the chocolate beer. That was your decision.
I'm going towards the chocolate beer. The
It's out
chocolate
there.
stout with a bit of cheese.
Yeah.
I feel like we've made this whole story. We have to finish it.
Yeah.
Cool.
Let's do it.
Ready?
Yeah.
We just opened the hobgoblin for no reason, by the way. It's just kind of
It's
sat
just
there
there.
now. We're gonna have to drink it
Wait
at
a
some
second.
point, but we're gonna wait.
So,
Ready?
ladies and gentlemen, here we have the Velvet Chocolate Stout. I fully salivated there. I nearly couldn't contain my mouth.
Wow. Wait. Sniff test.
Sniff test.
Sniff
Wait,
test.
do we use these mugs?
Oh, we
Just
can. We
decorative.
can. Here we
So
go.
let's just pour a little splash.
Pour a little bit. Yes, we are pouring stout into tea mugs. Don't judge us. This is what we have. So here we go.
In fact, feel free to judge us, but
Look at the froth. Look at the froth.
that's some sweet, sweet chocolate.
That's some sweet, sweet chocolatey froth. Here we go.
Thank you. That's cool.
Right. There's still a bit left in there, but we'll save it for later.
We'll come back.
We just smelt the drinks really intensely and stared into each other's eyes just to preface what just happened there. Okay. I'm not getting much chocolate.
No, there's a little hint, but I feel a little distracted by the ceramic.
Right? You know, that
It goes well. Chocolate and ceramic does go well.
if no one heard, I'm drinking currently out of a mug which I painted myself, so I'm getting hints of acrylic paint.
It has been fired though. It's been kilned, right?
Yeah. It still chips off from time to time. You know, it's probably didn't leave it in there long enough. Smell wise,
It's a bit barbecuey.
yeah,
That's me.
smells like a stout.
Let's go for it.
Let's go for it.
Ooh,
Oh wow.
Mm.
Oh,
that's proper dark
you can
chocolate.
truly taste that chocolate flavor now.
Yeah,
Whoa.
that is rich, like it says. It is super. I mean, that's like 80%, 85% cocoa chocolate that I'm tasting right there.
That is Costa on a night out. That is
Ooh.
that is a mocha with a little bit of spice, you know.
But we're not talking a cinnamon mocha here.
No, we're
Not
not
that
talking
sort
a
of
cinnamon
spice.
mocha. We're
We're
talking
talking a little bit of
you know,
extra
a mocha's got dressed up. They're going on the town, you know. And
Heels on.
This heels on, and this is this. We're
I
gonna
can't stop drinking.
we're
That's
gonna
really
drink
nice.
all this drink before even trying the pizza. We
Yeah,
need
I'm
to-
intrigued. Is this homemade pizza? Oh my
It's
goodness.
homemade? No way. Oh, I'm so excited.
So this
Okay.
is a classic
Okay,
margarita,
but
right?
this is not just a beer rating podcast. This is also a pizza rating podcast, and our producer Oliver has made these pizzas. So we will be judging how well these pizzas have been made.
So please don't judge us for drinking out of a mug, but we will be judging. Well, the sauce to cheese ratio actually is the.
You have outdone yourself.
Hmm.
May I say, you have outdone yourself. You know, the cheese isn't overcooked.
The cheese isn't overcooked.
You know,
No.
it's still got that. It's still got that stringy.
There's a bit of texture to
There's
it.
a bit of texture to
Yeah.
it. You know, it's still stringy.
Like that.
Wow.
Yeah.
All right. Now, the moment of truth.
Oh yeah,
Does it?
forgot what we were doing.
So a lot of this episode is just going to be you guys having to listen to us chew pizza and slurp beer. So
Some people are into that.
Some people are into that.
This
You
goes
know,
out to
it's
you.
okay. It's fine. Okay,
I tell you what, that goes really
that does
well.
really well.
I tell you for why. Because the base is quite well done.
Right?
So you're going for that sort of thin, what's it called? Italian style thin
Crust.
crust.
There we go.
It's like really well done. So that well doneness goes with the roasted chocolatey notes.
Right? It cuts through it because you get the tanginess from the cheese,
Yeah.
but then you drink the stout.
You know what? I was thinking the Ruddles, the run-of-the-mill classic English ale, would be good with the margarita because it's a classic pizza with a classic ale. It's the classics.
Classic.
But with this particular pizza, you were right.
Chocolate,
Chocolate,
cheese on toast pizza, ale.
lock it.
Lock it.
Hi guys.
Hello.
Yeah, this is
Hello.
your reminder that you need to lock in pizzas before we bring you the next one.
Oh, yes.
But this next one is perhaps controversial. Hawaiian pizza. You can discuss your opinions on pineapple on
my
pizza. Push
goodness.
this up.
I'll tell you what.
There you go.
Mind the foil.
For your discussion.
Oh my goodness. Okay, so
That is a lot of pineapple.
You like that?
I
face is saying it all there.
yeah.
I'm not sure about pineapple on pizza.
I really like pineapple on pizza.
I really like pineapple. on
Right?
pizza.
It's fresh. It's fruity.
It's
You know,
juicy.
you get pieces and they're just too meaty sometimes. And you add that little fruit element to it, pizza. And hate me all you want, okay? But I am ordering Hawaiian pizza.
I, as a vegan, have not had Hawaiian pizza
Wow.
in many moons.
Many moons.
Many moons have passed.
Many moons. At least 5.
At least 5
Wow.
and a half.
That is a lot of moons.
Because we're halfway through a moon cycle at the moment.
Wow.
I don't know that. We might be. So I'm very excited for Hawaiian pizza. So I'm going to get stuck in. I think I know which beer is going to go with this. How
Oh.
about you?
I chose the last one, so I feel like it's only fair that I pass the mantle.
So just to remind everyone, we've got Ruddles, we've got the Velvet Stout, we've got Hobgoblin, we've got a can of Coke,
A can of Coke, ladies and gentlemen.
and the Get Juiced, oozing with ripe mango and fresh raspberry flavour. I'd have thought the fruity beer goes with the fruity pizza.
Ooh.
Fruity.
Fruity.
I'm going to take a bite of pizza. Don't mind you. Oh, wait, hang on. What do we do with this?
Yeah, like, we can't just mix the chocolate
I don't really
stout
want to
with
down the
fruit.
chocolate stout, though. I'm enjoying this. He says downing it.
I'm glad we get dinner with this, because otherwise we would be drinking this and would be going stumbling home. So at least we can, you know, fill our tummies and drink beer. So
That's it.
thank you for this episode, guys. This is a great episode.
I'm cleansing my palate with some margarita.
You've moved it away from me, so I can't actually. There we go. Let me get a piece. Here we go.
Pizza. That is a big old bit of pizza.
That is-
Oh, it's still like vaguely warm.
No way.
Yeah.
No way.
So it's coated in cheese,
Oh.
of course. You've got lots of chunks of pineapple, and you've got some vegan ham.
Look at it. Let's just. For all of you at home, we're just lifting the pizza up and we're looking underneath it. So
Gotta check
there's
under
a
a pizza.
nice brown crust to that pizza. Just saying.
That's a good
nice.
flop as well.
There's a nice thickness as well. You know, I would say that this one may top the margarita.
Oh, I think it does. It smells so good.
Right.
Don't
And the
like
more I
whispering
talk, the more time it takes. Oh no, you're just
I'm
going in. You're just going in. Okay, let's go.
Oh, not to ruin it for you.
You just ruined it for me. I can't believe you just reacted to the pizza before I could have a bite.
There's one word
Hit me with it.
springing to mind.
Mhm.
Delectable.
Wow.
That's proper good pizza. That's
That is
really
a good
good.
pizza. That is a really good
I'm
pizza.
gonna bite 2 straight away. That's so good.
All the ingredients brought to you by Asda, just like the stout. So, We are not sponsored by Asda.
Yet. We're here.
We are here. You know, touch wood. Either way. Wow.
I mean, it's got to be the get juiced, right?
It's got to be the get juiced. You
you
know,
wanna
a
do the
nice summer. Oh, a nice summer afternoon. You know, you go into like a beer garden with a few friends, and they have wood fire smoked pizza on the menu. You're getting Hawaiian, and to go with it, get juiced.
What did you just say to me?
Are you ready?
Oh, so ready.
We need the description.
Ladies and gentlemen, here is the get juiced. That was
Ooh.
remarkably similar to the stout. I was expecting like a bassier tone.
There was a bit
It's
more of
bigger
a
can.
fizz. There was a bit more
There
of a
was
fizz.
more fizz. I talked over it. I'm so sorry.
You ruined the experience for everyone. We've got to do it again. Have we got another one? Okay. This is hopefully the chocolate flavors of the stout doesn't mix with the juice. So
That sounds good.
that bubble, that bubble,
buzzle.
the buzz,
Oh, the
that buzzle, new word. The buzzle of
That's
the
all right.
beer.
Thank you.
Look at that. This is strange because why do I feel like I'm drinking a cider?
We haven't drunk it yet.
But
I don't know.
no.
You know why you're feeling if you get anything.
The color of the can,
Yeah.
the flavors, everything that is described to me. This is for those cider drinkers that are like wanting to like push their boundaries a bit, wanting to try a bit of ale because you know we don't condone it, but peer pressure.
It's a thing and it's right.
It's a thing and it's rough. So here we go. Wow.
I mean, that smells
That is
like
fruity.
Lily's mango cider. I don't know if you've ever had that.
Lily's mango cider.
Yeah.
No, it smells like for pure brewing company.
Yeah.
Juice.
That's true.
That
I mean, it's mango. It smells like mango.
It smells like mango.
I mean, that is good. And you
That
know
is
what?
good.
I've got a really nice turquoise rim of the mug here, and the orange color is. Can you see that? It's just
That is a nice colour theory
Yeah,
right there.
it's good. Matches my mug.
At its finest,
Yeah.
the contrast of colours in it is a very orange texture. That's no,
It's an orange texture.
It's an orange texture.
like a waxy peel.
It's a waxy peel. Yeah, I have an orange in a mug right now, so that's exactly what's happening. But damn, this looks great. This looks great. Oh, you're going straight. Okay, wow.
I'm not hanging about here. Oh, you know what? That's not as umphy as I was expecting.
No,
I mean, it's nice.
It's
don't get me wrong,
nice,
and
it's
you could probably
refresh-
drink quite a lot of it.
it's refreshed. That is a sesh beer.
Yeah, I
You
think
could-
so.
You could drink a lot of it, but
Mm.
I just want a bit more oomph,
Yeah,
bit more of those fruity flavors to come through
yeah,
because it's just a bit watered down.
yeah.
You know?
I completely agree. I was expecting a full sort of whoa, but didn't really get that.
But
As
you
may
know,
have heard.
for a summer's afternoon, it's really hot weather, and you're eating an Hawaiian pizza, may I add, that has that fruity element that we're after with this beer.
Mhm.
Perhaps they could go well together. So
I think they do.
I mean,
I
we've
do we
gotta-
need another taste?
We've got to do them together at the same time.
At the same time.
Okay. I could eat that pizza all day.
I'll go do that pizza all day.
That was so good. 8 out of 10, Oliver. 8 out of 10. Okay.
So, just on the topic of 8 out of 10 there, where's the 2 missing? What would improve that another 2 points?
Oh, don't put me on the spot. Okay, no. Okay, I should have said 8 out of 10. You know.
I mean, I'd go so far to say that that's one of the best Hawaiian pizzas I've ever had.
Wow.
Yeah,
That
I don't
is-
have a lot of recent
know-
experience, but
You know,
that's
maybe
lovely.
it's because we had to travel here and it's been wrapped in tinfoil. It's just lost a bit of that heat.
Okay,
You know,
fair enough.
that's a fair adjustment.
That's fair.
But if this was a hot pizza, someone served me this hot, 10 out of 10.
10 out of 10.
10 out of 10. With that
Oh, yeah.
locking it in.
I'm
locking it in. You can lock it in if you want. I'm locking it in.
Okay, well, I think we're a team, so I'll go with
Right, fair enough. There we go.
All right, ready for pizza number 3?
I like
So
it how
ready.
you're both like rotating in and out to hand the next pizza. It makes it a lot of fun.
Yeah. Also, you get equal amount of both of our voices here, which fun for editing purposes. So pizza number 3 is a barbecue chicken.
Ooh,
So
Sweet barbecue.
here we go.
classic.
Enjoy.
Classic. Little Texas barbecue action going on. Just in case you guys don't realize, and there might be a few cuts, the door is incredibly squeaky. So we have to be very quiet when our producers are walking in and out. But yeehaw. Okay, here we go.
Quite like the squeak.
I like the squeak. adds a squeak out. Cool. So, here we go.
Barbecue chicken.
Barbecue chicken.
Initial thoughts on beer pairing. Before we taste it, what do you think?
No, you're going straight for the beer. I feel like this is also another controversial pizza. This is the argument of whether a barbecue base pizza belongs. What do you think of a barbecue based pizza?
I don't. What's wrong with a barbecue based pizza?
People don't like it. People think it's too sweet. People
Barbecue
think
sauce
you
can
know,
be sweet.
It can be sweet, you know, and classic tomato based pizza. People don't like to push their boundaries, experiment, and things like that. You
So
know?
just to clarify, barbecue based pizza is you use barbecue sauce instead of the tomato.
That is what I assume is how it's made. I've never.
So you don't just mix the barbecue with the tomato.
No.
And get a barbecue tomato.
But that, my friend, is
where it's at.
where it's at. Like that Domino's, get on it, because
on
that I don't think anyone's ever thought of that.
No.
No.
All it takes is
So
a
all
little
it
bit of
takes
ignorance.
a little bit.
That's not a quote I want to stand by. I regret that.
Swiftly moving on. Okay, so yes, barbecue. I love barbecue-based pizza. Barbecue-based pizza. I will get a Texas barbecue chicken pizza every day of the week. But I am trying to watch my weight, so that's okay.
That's okay.
I can get it on a Saturday, like today. Look at that.
Today's Saturday?
Today's Saturday.
Barbecue
Let's
pizza
have a
day.
barbecue pizza. So
I guess the first question, well, one of the first questions out of 3 that I think we've asked, one of these pizzas has more cheese on than the
yeah,
other.
it does. I'm just gonna make the decision for you.
You know what? I respect that. I respect that. So I think for this barbecue-y, chickeny goodness, we are going for my initial thoughts of the Hobgoblin.
I was thinking the same thing. By the way, I just got a bit of pre-barbecue sauce there on my fingers whilst moving the cheese one closer to me.
I mean,
That
your
is some-
fingers are splayed here.
That
How much
is
did you get?
that is some good barbecue sauce.
Fantastic.
That is.
Are we allowed to say where this barbecue sauce is from?
Where is this barbecue sauce from?
You guessed
it's
it.
from Asda. Yes.
Should we?
Should we? Here we go.
So we're both thinking Hobgoblin, right?
We're both. I think so.
Do we try? We should try the Hobgoblin first, right?
It's already open. This throwback to the start of the episode where I opened the Hobgoblin and we
callback.
have yet to drink it.
How
So
many
it's just
smelt
been
it?
sat there, waiting for its time, waiting for its moment.
Airing.
Wow. Airing. There we go. And now it's time. So. Oh.
I've got a lot more.
Oh my God.
I'm throwing it everywhere.
There's a mess. Mayday. Clean up crew.
Oh, there's onion and everything.
No, right?
I took half my topping with that bite.
Oh my God.
That's not too sweet.
That's really good. That onion to like punch through the flavors. Oh, I love onion on a pizza. That's great.
I don't know why you wouldn't have onion on a pizza, really.
Right. It's a classic. It's a classic. It's a staple. It needs to be on every pizza.
Even the margarita.
Even the margarita. Well, no, it kind of defeats the purpose, doesn't it? It would be like margarita or onion pizza.
Okay.
But that sounds great. People have cheese and onion pizza.
Cheese on a pizza.
Cheese and onion pizza. I can't believe that you spent time cooking all of these different flavors. That is amazing.
I was just thinking, where's the rest of the? I guess the rest of the pizza's for you.
Yeah. Or we're getting a
Quarters.
visual representation
Halves.
of how the pizza was cooked
It's
right
a
now.
film.
It's
Three
a film.
words.
3 words. They're
Beware
coming
of
in.
the door.
Squeaky door. Here we go. And there it is.
There were 2 full pizzas that were like sectioned into different sections. That's why they're different sizes. Like this is all of the pizza that there is.
Oh, and you put the different
I
toppings
just-
on the halves.
Yeah,
Wow.
exactly.
That is
Smart.
smart.
Yeah, so I wouldn't have to make 5 full pizzas.
The precision of
Yeah.
getting those perfect triangle slices with the different barbecue base, tomato base. Damn, outdone yourself.
Thank you.
Outdone yourself. Round of applause. Round of applause.
Hang on.
Stop drinking. Round of applause. This is a drinking podcast, but stop drinking. Right, you've got to finish your drink before we pull the hobgoblin.
I do. You're going to have to... Just wait a second.
Okay.
Sorry, bear with me. It's nice.
Is it,
It's refreshing.
It's refreshing, you know? I'm sorry, I thought...
What is the percentage of this guy?
I thought we were a bit harsh on Get Juiced, but, you know, after a little bit, it's nice.
What is the
It's
percentage
nice.
of this
The
guy?
percentage of this... Oh, we should probably have done that from the start, shouldn't we?
Yeah, that's
Wow. Here we go.
Is that what
So,
we got?
percentage. This is a sesh beer.
What is it?
2.8%.
2.8. That
Wow.
would explain it.
Wow.
See, had we known that, we might have approached it
See,
slightly differently.
exactly. Right, let's go. Hold on. Because
Do you
I
want
feel like it's only fair. Do it.
to revisit the mango
Revisit the mango.
of the 2.8?
Man, go.
Where did the man go?
Not in the beer. That's where I'll tell you that. But
There is no man in this beer.
It's nice. It's nice. That stout beer, by the way,
Yes.
5.3. 5.3%.
You can taste the alcohol behind it.
You can taste the alcohol behind
Yeah.
it.
That's what's lacking in the mango one.
exactly.
Is the
Need a little bit of that. You know? So, here we go. Hobgoblin.
Really?
Oh my god.
So I have beer and pizza.
Clean
on me
up again. Beer
That's
and
too keen.
pizza. Here we go. Hobgoblin. Ruby. The classic. 5% alcohol. With the barbecue base.
Yeah.
Let's just remind ourselves of the flavors. Flavors of this are a rich chocolate and crystal malts and a blend of Fuggles.
Fuggle it down.
There we go. And Styrian Golding hops. Figs, raisins, dates. Legendary. Wow. Wow. Okay. We can't do the pop of the
We did the
thing.
pop
We did the pop at the
previously.
start. We pre-popped. So we pre-popped the beer. But that's okay. That's okay. We can still get the introduction.
Here's the pour. Ladies and gentlemen, the Hobgoblin Ruby pour. Out of the bottle. Just something just hits a bit different out of the bottle.
It's hitting me different. Here we go. Into the octopus mug. Just a little bit. Just a smidge.
thank you.
Oh, I think I overpoured myself.
That's
with
okay. You
that
got to
one.
get involved.
That's it. I'm pre-smelling. I got a pre-smell out of the
Well,
ceramic.
out of the
Here we go.
bottle, you get the funnel.
You get the funnel.
Yeah.
But out of the ceramic, you get the acrylic. So,
So who's winning, really?
so who's winning?
Yeah, I mean,
It's a classic
yeah,
Hobgoblin.
yeah, you can't go wrong.
You
with
can't go
Hobgoblin.
wrong with
I've
Hobgoblin.
done so many of these.
That's-
I once tried to make a belt out of the bottle tops of Hobgoblins.
No way. How
Yeah.
did you even try that?
Badly. I just drank a lot of beer and saved the beer caps. That was as far as
But
I got.
so no belt was
No
attempted.
belt was inside him by a belt.
No, it was just you had a collection of Hobgoblin beer tops, and you thought one day I'm going to make a belt, but today is not that day.
Today's not that day.
Maybe one day.
Maybe it is
One
today.
day, if someone can make us a belt out of bottle tops,
Man,
Man.
My dreams would be fulfilled.
we will send you this remaining bottle of Hobgoblin Ruby. We will not drink it, and we will let it air. There we go. Okay.
Here we go.
Oh,
Oh,
they
it's
know how
Christmas.
to make a beer.
Yeah,
They
do.
know how to make a beer.
It's that witchwood.
That is, oof.
It is Christmas for me, though.
Damn.
That's,
You know, for a guy that plays a lot of D&D, I feel represented in this beer.
represented.
Yeah, that's not the right word, but
I'm loving these new words.
I love these
You're
words.
on it.
It's- there is a goblin on the front with a little pickaxe It's just a battle axe. Actually,
It's a battle axe.
It's not,
Don't
it's
worry, the
not a
battle
pickaxe, you know. So, but damn,
It's good stuff.
damn, man.
Have you ever had the King Goblin?
King Goblin.
Yeah, 6.5%. Just got a little bit more. That stuff's good. It is good, man.
Bet that has more of a punch, doesn't it? Like more of a whack.
Yeah,
Damn.
it's a bigger axe.
It's just a classic. This is just a classic flavor.
Yeah,
It's
you cannot
just a
go
classic-
wrong.
You cannot go wrong.
But
I-
does it go with the Texas barbecue? Yeehaw!
Let's give it a go. Let's give it a go because
I'm not sure now.
part of me is, are we 3 for 3 right now?
What is it, man?
Part of you know, this is question of the day.
Okay.
Is the Hobgoblin sweet enough for the barbecue pizza?
It's a mighty fine question.
Hi there! Are you enjoying this episode of A Nail of Two Idiots? Why not follow us on Instagram at 17.screwdrivers for podcast updates and new show announcements. We hope you enjoy the rest of the episode.
Because I want a bit more sweetness.
Yeah.
And the barbecue base is a sweet pizza. Arguably, I want a sweet drink. Is that weird? Is that
Are
weird?
you
I
thinking
don't know.
the Coke?
Come on, man.
That's sweet.
I mean, barbecue and Coke.
Is that a thing? There's only one way.
There's only one way to find out. Here we go.
Ladies and gentlemen, here's the Coca-Cola original.
Sizzle.
The sizzle. What was it? The
The
buzzle?
Buzzle. The buzzle of that
I feel like
drink.
I'm in an advert right now.
The smell. The smell.
How often do you smell?
Smell of the can of Coke. Wow.
I mean, that smells like Coke.
Wow.
Coca-Cola.
You know,
Just
I'm
to
getting a
clarify.
real Coke scent from this.
I'll take a swig.
Take a swig.
That was such a civilized sip. Wow.
It went through my nose. A whole lot happened there. I'm
Your
crying.
whole face changed.
God. Oh no. Okay. Wow. Here we go.
Do I have to do a civilized sip as well?
Don't get it through your nose. That's all I'm trying to say.
I've got it all down me so far. Oh, that's so sweet, man.
The pinky was out. The pinky
Was
was
it?
out.
I think it wasn't.
was. It was.
I've got
Damn.
barbecue all over my fingers as well.
Well, what do you think?
I think there's going to be too much sweetness
Do you
for
reckon?
the sweet barbecue.
Yeah. I've got a sweet tooth. I've got a really big sweet tooth.
You have a sweet tooth.
I feel like this is where our taste buds differ.
The fork in the road.
The
you could
fork
say.
in the, we've got to go our own way. I'm
Is that an
starting a new podcast.
Oh my goodness!
Wow.
We're not a team. After
We're
all.
not a team. This is a dog world. Wow.
Yeah. Well,
Wow. I guess.
I don't know what my other. So are you locking in the Coke?
I like that sweet.
Yeah.
I like the sweetness.
I think you go for pudding as well. Would
This
you?
is a very emotional moment because we're looking at each other, and I know you're going to choose different, and that's okay.
I've got to go right.
I got to go left. You know,
Alas.
I'm very, you know, Vanessa Hudgens, Zac Efron of us. You know, High
Could
School
be.
Musical. Got to go my own way.
Of course.
Of course. So we're looking in two different answers, but I'm going to continue drinking this whole goblin because it's so good. So
Yeah, I'm going to come back to that. I might throw a bit of a curveball because we get a swap, right? So I'm still a little on the fence with the stout and the margarita.
Whoa. Okay. Hold on a minute. We had this whole story of chocolate covered cheese on toast.
Yeah, I mean, it was good. It was good. I just think that's a bit of a strange combo. Is that what well, are we going for what we think is the best combo or what we think the answer is? There's no answer.
There's no answers. Everything is a lie. We are wrong.
Okay. In which case, I'm going to go full curveball and choose the one we haven't opened yet. I'm locking in that for the Texas barbecue, man.
The one we haven't opened?
Yeah.
The Ruddles?
Yeah.
You're gonna lock it in without tasting?
It's crazy, man.
That's crazy. Okay, I'm locking in the Coke because it's completely thrown me off curve, so that's fine. Wow.
I keep forgetting. I just want to say to the viewers out there, we have given them water. I keep forgetting to bring in your water. Either way.
I am water deprived. So,
No, it's literally outside. Thank you.
Oh.
We have gotten a water delivery. Either way, your next pizza.
The door is
Also potentially.
the door is squeaking.
Oh no. Your next pizza, also potentially controversial because I don't know if people like this. Tuna.
Whoa. Hot damn.
Is this vegan tuna?
Yes.
I don't think I've ever had tuna on a pizza. This is
Vegan tuna. Wow.
eye-opening.
I don't think I've ever had vegan tuna. I didn't even know there could be vegan tuna.
It's
Is
tuna that only eats plants.
Wow.
That's a vegan tuna.
That's a vegan tuna. Tuna that only eats. Wow. Okay. You learn something new every day. Look
We've
at that.
gone there.
There we go. Should we have a look at this pizza?
Let's have a look at it.
It's wrapped in tinfoil right now. Jonny is doing the honours of unfolding the tinfoil to reveal the tuna pizza. Wow. Look at that.
We got some onions.
We got some onions.
We got some cheese.
We got some cheese.
We got some tuna.
Got some tuna.
And we got a tomato base.
And a tomato base. Wow.
Is there an echo in here?
There is a parrot on your shoulder. So.
Straight to it then, I guess.
Wow.
I've already lost track of what we've chosen. I'm gonna go. I'm so intrigued.
I'm still thrown off at the point that you chose the Ruddles for the margarita.
To give
without
that
even
smell.
Testing it? Wait, what?
Give that smell. Is that a classic tuna smell?
That is not a classic tuna smell.
That is not a classic
That
tuna
is. If I ordered this and it was a tuna pizza, I would think that they're just bringing me a margarita because
It's super cheesy.
that is super
Quattro
cheesy.
formaggio, I believe is the phrase.
I agree.
That's 4 cheese.
Thank you. Here we go.
Go for it. Oh God, again. What is it?
This is, you've got some on your glasses. It's
What?
all over the place. Oh, wait, no, that's just a reflect. I don't know if that's a reflection. No, you're fine.
What
Wow.
are you saying? I like a pizza with my glasses.
Wow. I cannot taste the tuna.
I'm not getting any tuna.
I'm not getting any tuna.
I mean, it's nice.
It is nice.
Oh, no.
Wait, here we go.
It's
Experiment.
a tiny little.
It's a tiny little bit. It's a tiny little bit. But what I'm going to do is I'm going to place... We've still got a little bit of the margarita from the first one. Here we go. Grab both of those slices. I just headbutted the microphone.
Careful.
Here we go.
Grab both
So-
of these. And what are we doing here?
Right. So we're going to try one and try the other.
Okay.
And you tell me if you can taste any difference.
If I can taste the rainbow.
Yeah, this
Taste the
isn't
difference.
a
Sorry.
beer podcast anymore. This is a pizza podcast.
Pizza.
Pizza. Here we go.
It's the same base.
Classic margarita.
Might be the same base. Maybe that's the.
Oh yeah.
I haven't got a matching pair.
I've
Well, no, it would be these two matching, actually, wouldn't it?
It would be. Look at that.
Oh,
Look at that. That's so such a baby pizza. There we go.
you're drowning in pizza. That was more tunery.
Yeah.
It is more tunery.
Mhm.
That was a good thing to do.
Mm-hmm.
Well done.
I got a bit of onion up my nose with that one, so that's I got a bit distracted. So, wow. Okay.
I don't know what's real.
So here we go. wait. We got to recap. Margarita pizza, chocolate
The
stout.
chocolate stout.
Not for you though.
No, I'm on board.
Oh, you're all aboard.
Yeah. All aboard.
Damn. Here we go.
Yep.
Chocolate stout margarita pizza.
Yep.
The fruity juicy
With the fruity juicy.
with the fruity juicy Hawaiian pizza. We've got the hobba gobble on. No, not for you. It's the Ruddles that you have
No.
yet to try with the barbecue, right?
Yes.
Wow. Complete.
Although, I'm doubting that now.
Yeah. And I chose the classic Coke with the
Yeah.
barbecue pizza because
So I think there's only one thing to do at this juncture.
we gotta try the Ruddles.
Gotta try that Ruddles.
The classic English ale,
So far, we're muddling on. Let's get ruddling on.
country ale, trying to see the hoppy citrus undertones, bitterness, and light sweetness.
Light sweetness. Toot sweet.
Toot sweets. Here we go.
Ladies and gentlemen, here we have the Ruddles, a classic English ale. Any second now.
Oh God. Keep going. No.
It's happening, I promise.
There we go. We got
Wow.
it. We had a bit of a malfunction with the bottle opener.
I don't think that was a good advert for Ruddles.
Entirely the bottle opener and not my hands. So here we go. The pour.
The pour. Oh. Yeah. That sounded rustic.
That did sound rustic.
Like a classic English ale.
Like a classic English ale. Here we go. Bloop, 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 bloop. There we go. That was the actual sound of the ale being poured. Bloop, 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 bloop. There we go. Okay. So
It's good. You know what? I love a classic English ale. I love it. Said it before, I'll say it again.
just feels like home.
Home. Like a
Home.
warm hug by
You
the
know,
hearth.
like a warm hug by the hearth.
Not that I've ever had a warm hug by the hearth.
But you know, if I ever did, this
That's
is
what I
it'd be.
imagine it would
That's
be
what
like.
I imagine it would be. You know,
Sippy sips.
sippy sips.
Ooh,
Wow,
that is fruity.
that is good. That hoppy citrus flavor is truly coming through, more so than the fruity ale we tried before.
I think you might be right. It's a different fruit. It's
diff-
more like an English forest fruit.
Yeah,
you know,
like, you know,
tropical,
those
but-
berries that you used to go on a country walk and your parents used to say, don't grab off those bushes because they're poisonous. That's what it is.
So now you explain a lot.
Don't ask how I know the flavour of those berries. I was a rebellious child. I
Oh.
ate berries from bushes.
A rebellious.
A rebellious.
You're welcome. I
Look
can
at
barely
that.
get that out. I'm standing by that. That has the sweetness, but not too much. So that is my. I'm still locking it in from the last pizza.
Your gut told you well there. You followed that gut. You followed that gut feeling. Damn.
Yep.
Came through. Came through. Wow.
This time. I'm very content drinking this.
Yeah. Yeah.
That's good.
We're just gonna sit here for a moment, and we're just gonna here, Johnny. Take a little more.
Oh yes.
Take a little more. Here we go.
While I do this, shall I tell you a story about what happened this morning?
Tell me a story about what happened this morning.
So I went to a famous hardware store.
Okay.
It was B&Q.
Wow. Famous.
Yeah, it was pretty famous,
That's
right?
pretty famous.
It's
yeah.
not Monsieur Bricolage.
Yeah,
but
exactly.
it's,
You know, I think I've already been in a B&Q maybe twice in my life. So
don't go.
okay. Thank you. Thanks for the heads up.
Because I had to go get some things, including some sandpaper.
Wow.
And so it's on 2 levels, this B&Q.
Okay.
And I
a
went
big
down to
B&Q.
it's a big B&Q.
Wow.
It is a big B&Q.
Damn.
So I had to go downstairs, get some wood. Looked around the wood section, all downstairs, no sandpaper. So I asked someone, they said, oh yeah, it's upstairs. So I went back upstairs, looked around for maybe 20 minutes. Do you know where I found it?
Where?
The sandpaper
Downstairs.
was with the plastic filing storage cabinets.
I'm sorry.
Yeah. What's it doing there? Why is it over the wood?
Why is it? Why is it up on the wood? Have you ever tried to sandpaper plastic?
To be fair, no. It could work really well.
I'm going to take you back to a time now in high school where I was in woodshop and we were making these clocks. Okay, and we had to make the base of the clock out of wood. And
Yeah.
so you know how you do. You make a little slit in the bottom, and then you just put the plastic in, and you attach the handles and things like that. I sandpapered plastic, and I tell you what, that is the smoothest plastic I've ever felt in my life.
They're not scratch. Was it clear plastic?
It was orange.
Oh right.
I don't know
Did
what
not get
kind
scratches all over it?
No. It was around the edges, a nice smooth curve,
Okay,
you
no
know,
chamfer.
and then like sanded it down, and then did the polishing. And as you can tell, I'm very technical when it comes to woodwork. And damn, I still have that clock.
Okay.
It still works.
Wow.
I should have been a clocksmith. So
A clocksmith.
yeah, instead I'm here drinking beer and eating pizza. Wouldn't have it any other way. So
Yeah. Who's laughing now?
mhm.
Not Mr. Clocksmith.
Thank you very much.
Lock
we're
it
locking
in.
it. Oh,
Um,
sorry. We got a bit sidetracked. Cool.
So the Ruddles is my last one. With this tuna pizza, I'm gonna go with a Coke. I think.
Wow. Okay, you know, I'm gonna have to. Damn, I'm gonna lock in the Hobgoblin.
Okay.
With
I'll
this
go
tuna
on with the
pizza.
tuna
I feel like the Ruddles and the Hobgoblin have a very similar taste
and a very similar face.
and a very similar face. There we go.
Whoa.
Whoa.
all hell nearly broke loose.
That was ridiculously insane.
Have you heard of Pandora's box?
That just opened.
It's got nothing on what just happened.
It's got nothing. Whoa, that was a moment.
That was a moment.
That was a
But we're
moment.
good, right?
We're good. We're good. We're good. So,
Locking it in. What are you were saying? You're locking in the Ruddles with the tuna, and I'm locking in the Coke with the tuna. Is that what we're
I'm
saying?
locking in the Hobgoblin.
The Hobgoblin with the tuna.
Yeah.
I know I'm
Both
speaking
with
for
the
you.
face. I forgot what you said.
I was going to. No, yeah, we opened it first, didn't drink it, drank it, haven't used it. Because we like to make this easy for everyone.
Okay, so yeah, I'm locking in the Hobgoblin, and you're locking in the Coke.
Pop your margarita over there. Slide this to the back of the. Yeah.
So I'm going to give you a pizza, and you can open this in your own time and discuss. I'm gonna leave.
Oh no!
Here you go. Have fun.
We have spent this entire episode praising your pizza. Don't open that door on me. We have spent this entire episode praising the pizza making skills of our producer.
I would hold your horses because I have an inkling about what this is going to be.
You have an inkling?
I think this is going to be like a cookie pizza
No.
or an ice cream pizza.
I
think
feel
it's gonna
like
be with the Coke.
we're going to open this up and it's going to be very liquid base. So here we go.
Bubbly.
Bubbly. Bubbly for the bubbly. All right. This is sellotaped. This is hazardous. We have just been given a box full with a caution label on it. The pizza is...
Wait, can you hear that little fuse?
I hear a ticking. I hear a ticking, and I am terrified.
Here we go.
Oh, God, what is
Hang
this?
on, what is this? Is that mushrooms?
This is a chocolate
It's chocolate!
banana pizza.
So,
Wow.
I'm already ready for my swap. Is that
Already ready.
chocolate banana? Is there peanut butter as well? Or is this... I
Damn.
mean, chocolate banana...
Chocolate.
It's banoffee.
banana-
Is that banoffee?
This is a banoffee. Is it banoffee?
That's toffee. And
That's toffee.
should we try it? Let's see what it is.
Try it. Here you go. Oh. Wow.
That's right up your street.
Wow. God damn.
That's you made.
We're closing the
Perfect
podcast
with the
here.
Ruddles.
Thank you for listening, everyone. I'm just going to take this banana pizza and enjoy the rest of your day.
Where are we at here? What are we doing? Are you all right? He just scoffed the whole thing. Forget the beer.
Forget the bear.
It's all banana and chocolate. But I need to finish this. So I'm going to try some Hobgoblin with it.
I just ate the whole pizza. I'm not bothered by it. That was amazing. Wow. That's so much better than Fairy Liquid Base. Damn.
High praise indeed. That's
With the Ruddles. That goes, man. That goes. Drink that.
I just did. That's what I got in my mug.
Oh, you did?
Yeah, I've eaten half my pizza.
Do you not think it
and
went?
half a mug of Ruddles. No,
What?
no, I don't
Why?
think they go at all.
Seriously?
For real.
Wow.
Yes. I don't know why you would do that.
You're getting such a sweet flavour from the chocolate.
Yeah.
And the Ruddles, it's got that sweety flavour, but it's not too sweet.
It tastes like you've ordered the Ruddles with your main, you've eaten your main, you've got a little bit left, you finish your pudding, oh, I've got some beer left. You're like, swill it.
I feel offended.
I mean, don't take it personally.
I would take it personally.
Slight at you at all. You don't make the Ruddles or the pizza.
They make the Ruddles on the pizza.
But I will try this little Hobgoblin here. Do you want a bit of?
I'll drink from the bowl. You know, we're going off the rails now. We've completely scrapped the ceramic mugs, and we're just drinking straight from the bottle.
Yeah. I'm standing by.
See, that's a good flavour.
Yeah.
That is a good flavour. It's just
Do
classic.
you need a little bit more pizza to just try it?
No, I'm okay.
You sure?
You know, I'm okay. I did devour an entire slice.
I only blinked and it was gone.
I know. It was. It just took over me. I blacked out. So I don't know.
We've been here for hours.
We've been
Are
here
you
for hours.
okay?
Wow. Do you know, I think I've done it. I think I've nailed it.
With the Ruddles?
Mm-hmm. Why did you sound so shocked by that?
I don't know.
That was-
Why did you have a classic English ale with a banana chocolate pizza?
No, my taste buds are very unique.
True.
I am happy with my choices.
Okay, well, that's the main thing. And
There we
I'm
go.
happy with mine. I'm locking in that Hobby Gobby
Hobby Gobby.
with the banana pizza.
Roodles with the banana chocolate.
All right, guys.
Squeaky.
So now what we want you to do is reflect on your assignment. And you are able to do one swap each now that you're on different teams, and then just conclude when you feel ready for it.
Question: will there be seconds?
Specifically.
There are no seconds.
Oh, damn.
I don't think there are no seconds. No, there are no seconds.
Not yet.
Not yet.
You can request.
Squeaky squeak. Here we go. Squeaky doll cameo. I hope everyone
boy.
heard that. There we go. Look at that.
Good
there we go.
input. He's reflected.
Wow.
I'm pretty happy with everything, although it's a little weird in places. The main problem I have with my choices. Should we give a rundown of what we chose?
We'll go for a rundown.
Let's
We'll
go
for a
with the
rundown. Here we go.
margarita pizza. What did you choose for the margarita?
Margarita pizza. I stuck with the velvet stout, the chocolate stout. You know,
Absolutely mad.
I was hooked from the start with the chocolate cheese toast restaurant story, and
Yeah, it's a tried
from
and
that
tested.
moment,
You knew.
I'm happy with that choice. I would if I went home now and made cheese on toast with chocolate covered sauce.
You're gonna do it.
I'm gonna do it. I'm going to do it. that is what I'm gonna do.
Despite the cheese and chocolate toasty restaurant story, I was hesitant, but I am on board now.
You're on board.
Yep.
It took a bit of persuading.
Yep, I had a moment of weakness.
Had
as
a
well.
moment of weakness, but you persevered.
Yeah.
We're going on to the fruity
Fruity
stout.
for fruity makes
Fruity-
sense.
Yes, fruity for fruity. Hawaiian pizza.
If it was the
We went for the Hawaiian pizza. Hobgoblin. You
went-
went for
no.
You went for the banana.
Sorry, no.
You're
What?
getting
We're doing
lost.
it. No, we're doing an order
We're doing
pizza,
an order.
right?
Sorry,
There's Texas barbecue next.
Texas barbecue.
You went for the Coke,
Coke.
and I went for the Ruddles.
There we go.
The tuna. This is where it went weird for me because I went for a Coke, and
You did
Coke
go
and
Coke.
tuna is a bit strange.
I
but
went Hobgoblin.
Yeah, that works.
Yeah, it does work.
Then I went to Hobgoblin for the banana chocolate pizza,
And I went for the Ruddles.
and I think mostly we're happy.
I am happy. Sweet on sweet, happy on happy.
I think I'd pick the Ruddles for the tuna as well if I could. I'd dismiss the Coke, Ruddles twice.
Ruddles twice.
That would be my choice.
There we go. Thanks for listening, everyone.
Thank you.
Those were our pizza ale choices. If you don't agree with us, that's okay.
You're entitled to your
You're
opinion.
entitled to your opinion.
But we had an ale of
But
a
we
time.
had an ale of a time.
A Nail of Two Idiots is a 17 Screwdriver production created by Callam, Swinton and Jonny Phillips. It is produced and edited by Raquel Sousa and co-produced by Oliver Hautala. The intro music is by Jonny Phillips and the art is by Milo Davies. You can find links to our social medias in the episode's description. And don't forget to come back every week for Outie Tuesdays.